Alright, man. Today was a nice day. I mean, I'm not saying this should be every day because it would just get oversaturated and mundane if I said that word right. But, I mean, today was clean. But it just goes to show you how things can change fast. Things can change good and things can change bad in a very short amount of time. So, let's just get into the trade. This trade just finished up. I'm just trying to get everything done. My recap, this video, everything done. No news today. Well, we did have news. No high impact news. FOMC meeting minutes is nothing at all to wait for or to be worried about. And yeah, we really don't have high impact news until till Friday. So yeah. Let's just get into the today. The setup itself is clean, and then the price action afterwards when we entered was super clean. I mean, almost no drawdown. A little bit of drawdown when I entered the trade. Like as soon as I entered drawdown, I was like, "Damn, for real?" But I mean, it's kind of crazy to react that way. As soon as I entered the trade, you gotta accept the risk and the responsibility. Obviously, was able to capitalize it on the alpha accounts as well. Unfortunate, I couldn't have capitalized this on the Lucids. So unfortunate. Passed it, or didn't pass it, but had one winning day to 1,500, and then all I needed was one more 1,500 winning trade. $1,500 winning trade. Would have passed it in hindsight right now, but I should have just full ported CPI passed it. I still would have been down probably because taking two trades after CPI released, so I probably would have took that trade on that Friday and then yesterday, but still I would still have the account and still be able to come back from it, But I've been yapping for 2.5 minutes. Let's get into the trade. I mean, the setup rarely shows up, especially this clean. But it was the bread and butter liquidity sweep, and then 5-minute retrace, and then look for, or 5-minute continuation, and then confirmation, and then look for your 1-minute entry. But yeah, the buys today. Where's my Notion? The buys go over here. Market just invalidated a 1-hour bullish for value gap. I feel like we can be bullish, and that would be a retrace on the higher time frames. We have a 4-hour and a couple of 1-hour gaps that we could retrace and go higher, and then a high time frame SMT was formed. The SMT, the bullish SMT was not part of the play, but everything else was. As you can see on the high time frames, we are still bullish, but this is the 1-hour invalidation I was talking about right here. And then on the 4-hour, we are bullish. And then I marked out a 4-hour gap, which we tapped into and respected, which was beautiful. So that was the bias coming into the day, leaning more bullish. And yeah, but I didn't really have a set defined bias, if that makes sense. I was leaning bullish, but just had to react. But liquidity sweep, I mean, perfect. And then we tap into the 4-hour gap. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm seeing this 15-minute get closed. It kind of gave me a confirmation that, okay, we possibly could be bullish, or possibly could look for some longs. Okay, after I saw that, especially this IFVG 15-minute breaker structure, I was like, bet. Now I'm really just looking for a little retracement, a 5-minute retracement. We got that from this 5-minute low and this 5-minute high. Just beautiful, honestly. I can't complain at all. This is just come down, break structure, close into equilibrium. After that, I marked out this 1-minute gap. If that gets invalidated, I am entering, no hesitation. And yeah, it was just beautiful. Caught a nice 1 to 2. It's rare that I caught a 1 to 2. Rare that I catch anything higher than like a 1.5 R, which is unfortunate, but you just got to take what the market gives you. And yeah, but yeah, it's all about risk management. Pretty sure, I mean, I was down, what? I was down before my last trade on Friday. I was on my live, I was at 1200 or 12,800, and then I essentially made all back. Those really three losses. Well, I did break even, but we'll just say two losses in a matter of one trade, one really good trade, and that just goes to show you. I think from now on, since that Friday, I took two losses. I think the only way that I want to take two trades in a day is if I break even that first trade. That's when I'll just enter again. But if I lose that first trade, I'm just gonna call it. Just I have a set defined risk coming into each day, and if I lose a trade, I anticipate that's how much I'm gonna lose. So, yeah, especially on the fundeds, unless I'm at above a certain amount of drawdown, then sure. But yeah, it just helps me be organized to have a set defined stop loss each day, the amount I'm risking. And yeah, so we're back now, 1700 on the drawdown. So let's see, how do I want to work this? Do I want to do a quarter of the drawdown? So this next trade I risk this much. This is basically how much I was risking today. Or do I want to do just 500 and then I'll be like, but that's not even, dude. Wait, what am I doing? I would have 3.5 trades left. I don't know. I really don't know. But this was a nice win to bounce back, especially after a tough way to end the week last week and then a tough way to start the week this week, which was yesterday. But like I said in my video, it's all about showing up, dude. You just gotta show up. Show up and put your head down. Forget about the past. Move on and focus on the next trade. That's my mentality. Can't let any other day in the past affect you from the present moment, and that's why I try to remind myself, especially in a time like that. So, when you're going through a losing phase and then even a winning phase too, just because you won 5 trades in a row doesn't mean you're going to win that 6th one. Every day is new probabilities. It's either you lose, or you don't take any trades. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. Happy Ash Wednesday. And yeah, I'm going to go to church later today, and I've been off school. I go back to school tomorrow. I've been on break for a little holiday, Mardi Gras, and yeah, let's not get too ahead of myself. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself after this win. Same mindset as I was yesterday when I had a bad loss. Not a bad loss, but just a loss. Yeah, 1% better every day. And just showing up. Just show up, and another day and not another opportunity. That's what I told myself before the market opened. So, yeah. God bless.